Yo Gym fam, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another Dropping Gems FX video. You already know my main goal is to lace you guys up with advice and tips on how to take your Forex journey to the next level and bring you guys along my Forex journey. Now as you can see, I'm starting off this video a little bit differently today. I'm not at my desk right now, and there's a good reason for that. It's just because my neighbors decided to throw a little kickback. As we have Blanca over here.
No! No! Get down! No! No! My milk!
But my neighbors decided to throw a little kickback, so it's pretty noisy in the room right now. So what I'm gonna do for this video, it's a little bit different. Let me change hands. Is essentially take you guys along live trading. So it's Thursday right now. What time is it? It's Thursday right now at 7 p.m. Which technically makes it Friday's trading day. So what I'm going to do right now is mark up a couple of pairs, a couple of indices, maybe some commodities. We're going to see how things go tonight. We might not place a trade tonight. Or if we do, it'll be like 1 a.m. or whatever the case may be. But I'll take you guys along the ride, and I just want to challenge myself to take this account to a higher level. And if we can do that, if we end up in profit, I'm going to do a live withdrawal with you guys so you can see that process on Hugo's Way, how you take your money from your trading account and move it over to your direct deposit, or whatever the case may be. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so right now I have been looking at the charts for about 30-40 minutes. Let me see if I can center this a little bit better. I'm taking you guys along my trading day. Today is Thursday, but it is now 9 p.m. So technically it is Friday's trading day. Now, like I said before, I only put in $100 in my account every week. From Sunday to Friday, I try to run it up as much as I can. I take out the profit, and that's what I do every week, again and again and again. This week, I put in $100, but I wasn't really feeling in the right space to trade. So what I did was I just took a little trades here and there. I think before I decided to, stop for the week, and my account is now at 157. So I started feeling up to it towards the end of the week, took a little bit more trades. But today, right now, I'm gonna take you through the charts of what I see, what I'm waiting for in terms of moves, so we can take advantage of this. There's a lot going on here on gold. A lot going on here on gold. So if you remember let me see, I believe this past video, the top-down analysis video, we went over USD JPY, and it had a similar pattern to what's going on here. Let me see if I put it up right now. As you can see, they are forming the exact same pattern, right? This descending, what do you call that? Bearish type of chart pattern. So now if we bring it back, this is what we see, right? And I'm just going to hide all the markups that I have so you guys can see nice and easy, right? Now, obviously, we can identify a floor. No? We can identify a floor, right? So all these wicks, right? From 1929 to about 19 flat, 1906, 19 flat, right? Price has been touching that zone and rejecting and rejecting and rejecting and rejecting. From the top, all we have is lower highs, right? Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high at the moment right now. Now, why do I say this? Why do I bring this to your attention? Now, this is the trend on the higher time frame. This needs to be understood that we have a series of higher lower highs and the same lows, right? So we have a descending triangle chart pattern. What do we have at the current moment, right? So as we see, we have a lower high from that one, that peak right here. Lower high, another lower high. And as of right now, today, we had this double top, which is a signal of a reversal, which did happen. This is the trade I got in earlier today. Caught a couple, I think like $40 off that. We caught this. So at this point in time, I have these trend lines here, right? And this is telling me that for the week of September the 8th up until the 16th, if that's a week, I don't think that's a week, right? Let me see. Bring the calendar up. The 8th to the 16th, a little over a week, right? Price of gold was climbing. It was in this bullish channel, but we had this double top over here at the previous resistance, double top and rejection, right? And it crashed through this previous support that is now going to be resistance. So based off of that alone, as well as the overarching descending triangle formation where we had a series of lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, what do I expect price to do? I expect price to go from this lower high and touch the floor, right? The floor being this 1900 to 1910s range, right? So this is why I'm trading this, right? And so we are in the trade as we speak for a 2-cent lot size, right? And it is not a twin entry. It's not a twin entry at the moment, but let me fix this. And we got in somewhere. We're in drawdown right now, which is not a big deal. We got in 0, right? Let's say 51 just to round it up. We still have the same TP. Honestly, we can tighten up our stop loss after we get some structure and clear rejection. If not, I'm going to maintain my stop loss. It's not a big deal to me. But this is essentially what we have going on here, right? So we have that 2-cent lot size entry on gold. And we want to take that down to the 1915 area just to play it safe, you know what I'm saying? Just catch this wick right here or something of that nature. Essentially, we can definitely keep this for at least a couple, another week or so until this pattern actually fills out and then goes the direction it wants to go. But the TP would be 1828, which is an insane amount of pips. But that's what we're aiming for because gold is giving us the signal that it's about to plummet, right? And I believe it because gold back in August was doing nothing but skyrocketing. So I believe it. So that's what we have right now, right? And on top of that, right, so we have a clear impulsive move to the downside. And now we're in this kind of retracement phase, right? So when we have this retracement phase, there's a specific tool we can take out to kind of measure where a valid entry would be, right? To try to get a snipe. Now, this is called the Fibonacci retracement tool, and this does exactly that. It measures retracements. So we'll drag this out from wick to wick, and I haven't taught you guys how to use this yet. I'm not sure. No, I haven't made a video about this yet, but it's fairly simple. I keep things fairly simple in my trading, as you guys know. And yeah, we just put it out here, and right now we are going to highlight the golden zone right here. Okay, we can take this back. So this is the golden zone, and that in it essentially means that this is the typical area when we have an impulse and a retracement that price may reverse, right, and continue, right? So essentially what we're saying is that You know what I'm saying? Price comes up here, throws some type of reversal pattern, and continues crashing through this support that it's had trouble crashing through before, right? So that seems like a very, very valid position to me right now. And as you can see, we have this wick right here. We have this wick of this area, and this is where I got in, right? Somewhere around here. I set a sell limit, right? Price caught me in. I was in a little bit of drawdown, not too worried at all whatsoever. I'm kind of used to being in drawdown. It happens as a trader, but you just have to stick with your bias and, you know, essentially trust yourself and trust your gut, right? So we're about to go in profit as we speak, but that is the case. That's all that I want to happen. I want to take profit somewhere down here, which is going to net me about $114, right? So the risk is going to stay varied right now until we have some structure. I may be able to put my stop loss above that wick, which is 1956. So that means that I would still have a $12 risk if I got in around 1951, which I did. So yeah, everything is looking good right here. We're looking good. And just because I know gold correlates with the dollar index, we're just going to check on that real quick, as we always do, right? Right? So we have this descending channel that we've had in the past, that we've seen in previous videos, but price is not coming past this area, which is a good sign, right? So we may have some correction, and then we have an impulse to the upside. This is what we like to see. Now, if gold goes to the upside, if the dollar index does buy and go to the upside, then we can assume that gold will plummet, because obviously that's what it is, right? So that's enough on gold. I'll update you guys whenever I get in or out in profit or drawdown, whatever the case may be. We have $154 to work with, so we are going to do what we can. So GBP, JPY, what is going on? All right, so we have this huge ascending channel that price broke through, okay? All right. So this is the trade that I am essentially, I'm a little less confident in this trade, only because price is still within the consolidation box. So it's not, it's very aggressive for me to get in right now in a buy, which I did. It's very aggressive, and sometimes you have to be an aggressive trader. I told myself I want to make as much money as I can by 5 p.m. tomorrow, Friday, market close. So I'm being a little bit more aggressive than usual. So I just got in, and the reason why I got in is because we're in this kind of ranging box, right? We're in this ranging zone, and we have this fake out, right? And we had this impulsive move. So what I wanted to see happen is essentially a retest of either the breakout of this bullish trend, or this structure right here, some type of retest of that. And that would net me about 114 pips, which on the 2-cent lot size, which I have, would be $22.80, around there, $22.80. All right. And right now, what are we seeing? So we might have a little bit of a mirror situation when it comes to GBP USD and GBP JPY, because we have this structure right here, and it kind of looks like another head and shoulders, another inverse head and shoulders. Let me know if you guys see what I see in the comment section below, right? So essentially, that is what I see. And that is what? Another sign of a bullish move. We have this consolidation, this ranging this fake out, right? A lot of people thought it was gonna sell. They did. It went ahead and got in, and price shot up again. So this is what I mean. I think that price is going to buy. We just need to wait, right? It is what it is. So that is the update, right? I'll give you guys another update once things happen. But that is the case, right? I'll be back later. All right, guys, what's up? It's the next day. It's officially Friday. I just woke up at 7:30. Just crawled out of bed. It's a little bit later than usual. Hold on, let me turn my fan on. So yeah, if you didn't hear me, I just woke up. It's Friday, 7 in the morning. It's a little bit later than usual, but what you call it? I just want to update you guys on what I did yesterday. We looked at GBP USD and GBP JPY. We were in market execution on GBP JPY around 8 o'clock, I believe, or 9 o'clock. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then I went and looked at market structure at 12. And I was in a long GBP JPY at 9 or 8. And I ended up taking like a 20 pip stop on that trade. And then I realized, I'm going to show you guys right now, I realized why. So if you look at the charts right now, we did not have this before. So let me go ahead and bar replay this. We did not have this before. This essentially is what we were looking at, right? And I realized, although we were ranging, right, we still had a series of lower highs, right? Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. And then we saw that price was getting exhausted and not really coming above the structure right here. So after a couple hours, you know, boom, another lower high, and then it started to reject. This is when I got in for a sell. We are up about 30 pips right now. So we just made that money back that we lost on the long. So that's fine. Pretty much breaking even at this point. And I'm just going to let it run for the rest of the day and see where that takes us. But this is where we are right now. I'll show you guys. Let me see. I got it in somewhere around here. Show you guys this, and stop loss is in profit, so we are chilling on this trade. We're just gonna let it run, see how far it goes. Now on gold, as you can see right now, it has hit the golden zone, it has made structure, and it has officially reversed, right? So it is 7. It's about to hit 8. It's early in the morning. It's about to hit 8. New York session is about to open, so I anticipate a huge move for gold that is going to happen. Let's go over and look at the dollar index. Okay, we see the dollar index is rising at this point in time. That is a good sign. The more it rises, the more gold is going to fall, so that is a good sign. We see this clear rejection on the 4-hour time frame of the golden zone. And I don't think I'm going to place any more trades today. Why? Because I'm already in 2 positions on gold, 5 lots. That's more than enough, more than I was anticipating. But this is, you know, a sweet reversal, exactly what we wanted to see. So if we take this down, you know, 100 pips, we are looking at $50 gain. So that means my account size would be at 200. It's not bad. If we take it down here, we're looking at much more. All right, so potentially $300, $400. Let's see if we can get that move today. Hopefully we can do that, and that would be that. But I'll take you guys along for the ride. Right now, what I'm going to do is hop in the shower. I'm going to do my morning routine to get ready for work. I'll update you guys when it's necessary. All right, peace. All right, guys, so the situation we have on gold right now, it's currently 9:42. I'm logged into work, so I'm not trading anymore. I'm not going to place any more positions, but I can manage. So we have this clear rejection off of the golden zone, like we said. We have some wicks forming right now, which is not necessarily a huge concern, but we do need to be wary about that. Essentially, I don't think that this move to the downside to 1900 flat or 1910, my take profit I was looking at yesterday, is going to happen today. If anything, I believe that we can see 1940 at the lowest. But whatever we see, we're gonna take profit then and there. As you can see, it's retracing as we speak. But that's fine. We're gonna let it do what it does. We're in profit right now. So if we head over to GBP JPY, we are also still in profit. Let me see. So we are about 40 pips in profit on the first position on gold. Almost 30 pips in profit on the second position on gold. And about 40 pips in profit on GBP JPY. And we have made 15% of our account. So we're sitting at roughly 175 right now. What's up, guys? So update right now, it's about 1 o'clock and we're in serious drawdown on this gold trade. We're still positive 60 pips on GBP JPY, but we are in drawdown on gold. And let me show you real quick right here. Turn this camera around. Close this stuff out. Show you real quick right here what happened. So right after I left you guys in the last update, we had this huge, this impulsive move to the top right now, which I've just been waiting out, and I think I'm going to continue to wait it out. I really don't, it doesn't bother me being in drawdown, to be honest, because, I'm used to seeing this, right? So I still believe in this descending triangle pattern. I still believe price can come back down here. So the situation right now is, right, so if we don't take, let's see, hold on, sorry if it's shaky, guys. I don't have a stand, but that's what it is. If we don't take profit today, what I'm going to do is hold the trade over the weekend. I really don't like to do that, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna see what happens, right? Hold the trade over the weekend and then come back to you guys and see if we're in profit, or later next week we finally reach our TP. So that's what we're gonna do. Hope you guys stick along for the ride. All right, guys. So it is now 4 o'clock, 2 minutes before 4, and we were in serious drawdown the last update that I made. But we are now in profit, which is good that I stuck to it. I'll show you guys. So as you can see, price came back to retest that trend line in that golden zone and then just reversed. So it was a good thing that we held our bias and did not get discouraged. I think I'm going to keep this trade over the weekend just because it's not going to hit our TP right now. We only have an hour left in the market and there's not going to be much movement. So I expect this to come down even further. And we're going to try to hit our TP down at 1900 flat. So if we can do that, that would be amazing. If we go over to GBP JPY, we can see that we have been in profit. Our kind of hypothetical TP was hit a couple hours ago, but we have stayed in the market. I am going to close this trade in profit. We are up, let me check. We are up 55 pips on this. So we're gonna take profit right now. And that's that. And you know what, since I promised you guys that I would withdraw today, I will withdraw the profit that we made today. So here's going to be the live withdrawal. Let me see. guys, so we are now in my login page right now. You can see I have $7 in my wallet. I'm gonna transfer 60 bucks from my MetaTrader 4 into my wallet, and then we're gonna transfer that into my direct deposit. So boom, I would do USD for the wallet. Yeah, we're gonna take out 58.92 so we can start at 100 flat come Sunday at 5. Boom, and now we can go ahead and set up a withdrawal for $66.49. Bitcoin, dollars, cents. And then you would go over to Cash App or whatever service you're using for Bitcoin, and enter in your Bitcoin address. Alright, so enter it in and simply press withdraw, success, and boom. Now it will just take a couple of business days for that to hit your account. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the content in this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and tune in for the next video because we're going to continue this challenge next week with the trades that we already have in place. Alright, deuce.